Alright there, buddy. So what we're working on today is got a late 80s model Suburban, got to do a fuel pump in, and ran into some wiring issues and some debauchery. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making this fuel pump and a Deutsch connector, and then we're going to have to put this on the Suburban side so it makes it easier for removal instead of these type of connectors, or as I've seen, electrician wire nuts, which you don't want because it allows moisture and everything to get in. So we're going to dive in and see what we got in the box and where we start.
I've hid from everybody for reading.
This is the new assembly we're going to be working on and putting assembling and putting together. So, looks like it's already got a stock factory plug that we're not going to need.
You got it. Buy one thing like a Big Mac and get a later for just a month. Right now at McDonald's. With Nurtec ODT, I can treat a migraine when it strikes and prevent migraine attacks all in one. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec. Allergic reactions can occur even days after using. Most common side effects were nausea, indigestion, and stomach pain. Ask about Nurtec ODT.
Got some new parts there.
He was in the leather
New
workshop.
sock.
He's like, Chris, I think I got my word. I'm like, what is it? I'm a people pleaser. I'm like, okay. Not exactly a good word. It's not like you walk around like, yo, I'm a people pleaser. It's not a good word. But he goes, is it wrong if I tell people I'm a people pleaser? That sit down, like, I'm a manufacturer, how would I do this?
Remove this end because this isn't the end we need. So now we're just going to
you try to do it.
do a couple measurements, get all this
happens. Somebody in this room
protective covering put on.
Might have to pump it out of there, otherwise it's probably going to be covered. Try to pump as much as I can.
It happens. It happens every single freaking time. How long did that take you to come up with? Well, no. Shut up. It doesn't work. That's what they do. They're like Christopher's the guy. And they do some weird version of that. They think they're geniuses, you guys.
Let's see.
You'll start to unlock memories that you thought were lost. It's a really cool. Get clear about what it is that you think. Okay? So let's not go and say, let's do that because that's what the world wants. And actually, I don't think that's what the world wants. Sometimes I think, I'm not saying you specific, Ellen, but sometimes we're uncomfortable. Maybe the word might be insecure. And we want to do something because that solves that problem, but then that's not us. I think you're powerful.
And just like that, you got a Deutsch plug on. This is a good secure connection. It's more weather resistant. You got your sill on the back.
How much you want to lean into, that's up to you.
So what we're going to move to next is actually putting the pump into the assembly. Alright, so here's the new pump.
Just do whatever they tell you.
Get it unboxed here, unwrapped.
I was a person
and get it
Desperately seeking Chris.
put in.
I'm looking for something right now. And when I found
Really quite
graphic
simple.
design and more specific photography, I'm like, I think I can do this and I can be good at this. I can suck at everything else in my life. You can think I'm total
Make sure this plug's gonna work.
And I became really good at
Looks like
typing,
it's
so I'm like,
the
okay, that's my identity.
plug.
I'm a designer, a typographer. And I'm going to put all my energy, my heart and soul into this. And from there, I started to have a trunk to build branches off of.
Man.
And
that's going to
it's
go
like,
in there like that.
I don't know if you watch this guy, he's always showing me how to like recycle seeds and fruit. He's super high energy, he goes like this then. That guy, you know what I'm talking about? He got that signature move. Like, he's a little bit too much fun energy for me, but I keep watching him. And there's a whole process in which you can take a nothing into a tree. And he has all these steps. But once the tree has taken root and it's strong enough and you transfer it outside, it's gonna be alright. It doesn't take that much effort. You just put a little water on it, it's fine. But in the beginning stages, you gotta mist it with cinnamon and you gotta do all these kind of weird stuff. I watch the videos. No?
Quarterback gets ready, steps up, hands off the wrist for the running back. Stretch it and bring it home.
Say hello to Copper, the customer relationship management platform you'll actually love.
I want to share it with you. I
Alright,
think I have a
time to
good
get pumping
vision. That's
some.
all I want to do. Now, if you want to go make some good bombs, unfortunately, that's out of my control. I try to teach people how to write carousels and hooks, and then people use it to do horrible things. Or they jack up the design, or they plagiarize other people's content. It's like, not really with the intention. There are people who watch the exact same video that have wildly different outcomes. You know this. Several of the people on the internet. Like open
Makes
house
sense.
until they got their first big break, and then they turn that
No, they
into
change
something.
up a little bit.
It happens over and over again, and we see them in popular culture and media and stories that we read and people we talk to. It's almost always the same exact.
Is that quarter-inch?
And yet we delude ourselves when we think, oh my gosh, it's 2 year never. I like this, so I'm going to achieve that. And then they don't. And you know what they do? Is pick another thing. They do that. That doesn't work. 2 years later, they try this thing. And then just keep trying and restarting. It never goes anywhere. You know this. So money doesn't make you jaded. Because rich people are happy and poor people that, rich people are unhappy and poor people that are really, really happy. That's not it at all. But I do seem to feel like, and I need evidence and you can disprove it, that the people who seem to be super aligned with what it is that they're supposed to be doing, they seem not only happy, but quite a few of them are really wealthy. Wealthy in different dimensions. Like the Dalai Lama is probably not wealthy, but he's wealthy in the spiritual dimension. Maybe a billionaire in that space, right? Like Mother Teresa, like robes and poor, and she was rich in a different dimension. Like if you're the world's
There's
best
your completed
tennis player,
fill
you're
assembly.
probably better, right?
Ready to drop in.
You're selling.
Alright, so now we got to get under the Suburban. Got some fuel lines that were cut and some rubber hoses put on it, so we're going to try to break those loose and get those done right. Yep, here it is. Yeah, so that's what we're going to work on. There's one. Tearing this apart so we can put it back together the correct way. So now, what we got to do is we got some wires that we've got to work on and fix. Right. up here. Got some wires and then a wire back here to redo the ground. Huh?
But those wrenches are nice.
Yeah. Alright, so now we got some wires to fix. We're going to do some measurements and see how much wire we're going to need. Go ahead and strip it. That'll work out good. I don't like using connectors if I don't have to, but when I do, I use the heat shrink ones. And then throw a little extra heat shrink on top of it. Seal it from the
Oh, you dropped it, though. Realize it.
Apparently I dropped two. I only got two. Thanks right there. Just right there. Heat shrink.
So you see those, the red, yellow, and blue or whatever? Stripper thing?
Yeah.
That's usually what I use.
does. It's cooling down right now. Alright, so now we're about to get the stem unit, put in a tank. You got this O-ring. When you're doing a fuel pump, you always want to put a little bit of lube on your O-rings. It's always a good habit to put a little bit of lube.
Not that kind of lube.
Oh, it's running. Now it's time to stab the tank.
And then you have the whole internet shit all over you.
Oh. So we're gonna see if those straps fit. So we're here trying to do a fuel tank and everything. And then we come out here where it's starting to snow again. And we got Mr. Florida over here playing around on the snow machine. Messing around in the road. What do you think of that? No, it's really coming down.
What's a bear squatch?
It's a cross between a bear and a Sasquatch. It's made up. He's usually sleeping.
He'll never sleep again.
Gotta get those straps up there, hook it up once we get the straps started.
Dare to dish differently.
good to keep and have. So if you ever need to plug anything up, cover any holes. So we're gonna take a little break. We'll be right back. Gonna warm up a little bit, have a cold snack, and then we're gonna put some fuel in it, a couple of zip ties, and fire this puppy up. Alright, now we're gonna go throw some zip ties on, make sure everything's out of the way and clear from the exhaust and the differential. Then John's gonna be putting some gas in it, and we're gonna see if this thing fires up. Zipper doodles are done. Now, let some go-go juice get put in there, and she'll see if she'll crank up. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.